Alright, new quest done. I haven't done it on the Iron Man yet. I'll probably do it soon enough. What is this? How much XP? Herblore? Prayer? Herblore? Prayer? You know what? Probably Herblore now. Who knows? Oh, 10k. Pfft, who cares? Whew, okay, well, wait a minute. Screen region tiny bit off before we do anything. Alright, it's been a while since I recorded any type of a ramble video. I slacked pretty hard. I think I thought about doing one like 4 different times, and I just was like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'll do it maybe later. So I guess starting off with this is the new changes to the prayer, I guess, for Iron Man, especially hardcore Iron Man. This is this fucked me over, bruh. These things are like almost 200 prayer XP each, I believe, or something, and they're guaranteed. Oh, dude. Prayer has damn changed for hardcores, especially since the starting. You used to like kill blue dragons in Taverly Dungeon with kind of a Zambi spear, but a blowpipe. I remember when I first made this hardcore, I was thinking about how the fuck would I get 200 prayer. The meta back then was technically killing like 50,000 Zulra and then using a blowpipe to kill blue dragons with, hopefully never dying because you can't lose your prayer or your anti-fire, otherwise they might hit like a friggin' 50 on you. So either that or use a Zambi spear, I guess the time, but I mean, hey, who doesn't want 50k Zulra, Casey, you know? But now it is so much crazy. Friggin' Lance made the biggest difference, and now this, I guess. So I haven't given much of an update for the hardcore, so I thought this would be a decent way to start off the ramble. We'll get into a few things with updates, whatnot, and I think we also have some RS3 we can talk about maybe later on. I am currently doing some AFK archaeology on RS3, so in case you're wondering, it is online at the moment, just a little bit. But yeah, so the hardcore, where the hell has it been? I do have a bunch of random clips recorded on this account in the past, I don't know how many months. I think I have like a clip of me getting 1.2 bill XP on this, or 1.4 bill, all the way up to 2 billion. So maybe put those together later and we'll see. There might be like a random ass hardcore video out there sometime in the future, who knows. Dude, this is kind of annoying that they collect all the freaking things. I might not bring this anymore then, because I only brought this wealth ring because I was like, almost all these drop 1k GP to 3k GP. So I might switch to the Zerka ring pretty soon, just because I have to pick up ashes anyways. I may as well just pick up the coins. I don't really know. But yeah, so this account, it passed 2 bill not too long ago. On stream, lately I've only been AFKing woodcutting on it, and I recently hit, what is it, 80 million woodcutting, pretty good. I did load for about maybe 3 weeks or something. I hit 40 mil recently in mining, not too sure. And lately I've just been doing a little bit of rune crafting at 26.7 now. So that's about the only update I can give you on this account in the past God knows how many months. I am always AFKing it. I do sometimes regret not just making this my like main Iron Man account and like just PVMing on it until it dies. Because now I have to play 2 accounts all the time if I want to make progress on them. And this account is a beaut, dude. So, I mean, you know, if it ever did die, I would be sad about it. But goddamn, it is ready for Iron Man, that's for sure. It has all the supplies it needs. It doesn't have many items, though, just the basic shit, pretty much. But it does seem like Iron Man, or at least Hardcore, are going back to slaying the original way that I was doing it, but with the extra prayer XP. I'm not sure how much prayer one task here is. It seems like it's like 40k prayer XP for one task. 200 is like minimum. These are 195 each, I think. So one Slayer task of Necreals is like what, 40 to 50k Slayer XP. I forgot my seed box by accident. That's okay. And I think I did around like 5,000, 4,000 Necreal tasks. No, that can't be right, dude. I think I have like 85k Necreals in the Slayer Tower. I'm not sure how many tasks that would be. I have no idea. They're around 200 and something average per. So I don't know how much prayer I missed out on, but that's fine. You know, game updates as it goes. Slayer update, haven't been given that in a long time. I'm at 170.7. I pretty much stopped doing barrage tasks like a year ago now, I think. Pretty much. I did a tiny bit. They did also nerf the alts, as I said, like my last ramble probably. So there's no more alting barrage stuff for Slayer. I think if you just tag the monster, you lose half the XP or the full XP. I don't know exactly how it works, but you can't. I think you can only use alts now for dancing or something, like to lure them onto a pile so you don't have to move around too much. I don't know if people even bother doing that. They probably do. Whatever you can to get some advantage, no matter what, people will still kind of do, so that's fine. But I guess I'm kind of happy. I get to go back to doing normal Slayer, though with playing the other account now with AFKing and trying to do PVMing on it. Yeah, Slayer like this has become kind of annoying to do because it's just too much attention compared to like while PVMing. But I'm currently working on the agility pet now on the Iron Man, so I have a decent amount of time just to chill. We are 22 mil agility now at this account and no pet yet, which is fine. I've been spoon-fed just about every pet I can get. I think the next progress video I have put together has like, you guys think it's funny, but like there's like 3 or 4 pets I have to still upload that I got on my Iron Man account, and I don't want to put them all in one video. I'm trying to separate like 1 video, 2 pets maximum. So it's kind of like, you know, just good RNG fucking problems over here. So the Iron Man hopefully will have an update soon. I know the YouTube channel I haven't uploaded in about 3 or so weeks, which is bad, but you know, I'm pet hunting on it, and there's just not that much to record. And then on this account, I'm just AFKing on it, so it's not much to record either, dude. I think this gives you 1 prayer point, doesn't it? I might, like, it looks like I gained 2 prayer points there. Maybe 1 per ash, and I don't know how that works, but yeah, this is giving me prayer points as I'm using it too. Not that that's really relevant. I have like 30,000 super restores in my bank or something, so that's not much, but I mean, hey man, lets you stay here a bit longer, I guess. What else has changed? Right, Abyssal Demons. I've had Abyssal Demons blocked on this account the entire time. Let me try to see if I can show you guys my my Slayer log on the hardcore. Move around, here we go. Please don't be in combat. What is this champion doing? Oh man, that's cool, whatever. Log, all the way down here, Abyssal Demons, is like 4K, isn't it something? Abyssal Demons, 7.6K. Mewtwo. The fuck is this, dude? Yeah, 7K. I never bothered barrage them. Necreals is now 155. I've probably barraged like 50K next. I'm not too sure. Dust Devils I kind of stopped doing now. I think I might actually, if Dust Devils are common, I might block them, but I think I might just start skipping them. It seems like you only want to slay for prayer XP on Iron Man now. Dude, I killed 20K Cave Horse. I don't even do those anymore. Blood Velds, I did recently, or like a few months ago, extend Blood Velds on this account just because it gives me a lot of AFK time to do my other shit on the other account. I might unextend them, but still do them. I'm not too sure yet. They do drop ashes that give you about 25 XP each, so I think there's like a ash collector, like a bone crusher thing, but it, like, yeah. So I might use that on there. I think it uses 1 death rune per charge, so 1 death rune for 25 prayer XP. I mean, it's probably worth it just because if I kill 50K next, I mean, what's 50K death runes? That's not that big of a deal. I don't even think, not next, sorry, Blood Velds. I don't think I'll even kill 50K more Blood Velds for Twittermal Slayer, so I'll probably use that, but I am going to go to do Abyssal Demons. Now, what this might also mean in the far future, if I ever go for Twittermal Prayer, I might, while streaming AFK Abyssal Demons, I'm wondering if that's going to be worth it or not. With this new spell, if I AFK Abyssal Demons in Catacombs, will I get like 30-something K Slayer per hour just purely AFK? If I can get that while streaming, I'll probably take it, to be honest, because I'm already expected to lose a lot of XP while doing it, but that's okay if I can manage to get something decent while AFKing, you know? One stream's like 5-6 hours, so that's 150K prayer a day just doing nothing, so it's not bad. This update is freaking massive for hardcores. I guess for Iron Man, but mostly for hardcores, because I don't think you can use it on the Will the Altar. So, and even if you do, can you? I don't know. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. I actually have no idea. If you could, though, I don't know if it'd be worth it for Iron Man to go out of their way to get this. I think Iron Man might still barrage Necreals and Catacombs, just because prayer is so quick on that. You can go wildy and kill green dragons, noted bones and shit. So, I mean, there's a lot that you can do. You don't have to suffer and do these Necreals here. But for the remaining 30 mil Slayer, I want to hopefully do some Necreals like this. I guess you really could go AFK Catacomb Necreals if you wanted to with melee. It's pretty shit, but I mean, if you wanted to do that, I guess you could. If I ever get a task and I'm streaming, maybe I'll consider doing that or something. But Yeah, as of right now, this is nice, dude. I don't know if I'm going back to Slayer at the moment. I've taken like about a month break or so. I think I did Slayer for about 6 or 7 months straight on this account, like every day, about 8 mil Slayer per month, I think it was, without barraging. So it's much slower, obviously. But yeah, this is a huge update, bro. What the fuck? I wonder how much prayer I would have had right now. I have a lot of bones, Ben. Let me show you guys. May as well, right? What's my banked XP on this account? I think I might have rank 1 bank, but I'm not too sure. I guess this outfit, I actually haven't gotten it yet, but I think I'll get it before I actually train prayer. I'm sure I will, right? You don't do 200 prayer without this outfit, right? Especially for hardcores. I think it might save you bones, but I'm not too sure. So right now, I'll have 20 mil prayer banked without any altars at all. So you just imagine with an altar, oh shit, I would have 70 mil prayer XP. These are all the bones I have right here, right now. This is also without using my baby dragon bones. I don't think I'm gonna use. I thought there was also a spell that uses 3 bones in your inventory, even if it's not ashes. Is it just ashes? Let me see. I think so. I thought there was a new spell that uses 3 bones even in your inventory, but I'm gonna assume this is just ashes. Converts demonic ashes into prayer points and experience. Okay. I don't think there's one for just bones. So I was gonna say maybe worms might be worth doing, because worms is only annoying because the bank is so far away. Those bones give about 180 prayer XP or almost 200. These are like 195, I believe. So it would have kind of maybe been worth doing worms because they are with the lance, which makes them easy and quick. They're just not aggro, which sucks. Anything not aggro kind of sucks for me when multitasking, but that's fine. We've got the 3.7k these, 2.k that. I still do Drakes on my hardcore. I'll probably still keep doing them. Just AFK Prayer, XP, and Slayer, and then the bones, and then those. So this is looking damn... Dude, I can get 70 million Prayer XP on a freaking hardcore with never doing any actual training of Prayer in terms of, like, off-task. I think when I maxed this account, I was, like, 25 mil Slayer XP because I refused to do just green or blue dragon killing. I did it strictly through just Slayers, so yeah, that was I don't know how much I would have had if I just camped for my prayer XP, but I'm hoping I'll have just a round, especially now, maybe 100 mil prayer total once I get 200 mil Slayer. So 100 mil more prayer to train, God knows how long that would take. So yeah, who knows. What else is the plan for this account? I'm slowly gonna liquidate the bank still, I think. Hopefully for the bank video at the end of the year on this account, it'll look pretty sweet. That's what I'm hoping for. I think right now I'm at 480 mil cash or some shit. I have a lot of alkables still. I might consider taking my gems, cutting them, making them into jewelry as well, and then selling them at the store. I've considered it. I don't think I need to do it, considering on this account I do things like really inefficiently, so I don't really have money issues for hardcore, I don't think. Most hardcores might actually have issues, but for me, I think I'm good. So yeah, like I'll be doing load for mining XP, bro. I'm gonna have so much money for mining load, like holy shit. And as well as magic, I think I'm gonna have to go trade magic at Abyssal in the future, which isn't horrible because I believe Abyssal is like 15 or 20k prayer per hour, which isn't great, but it's very passive, and my Bone Crusher has like 1 million charges, I think, still, so I'm fine. But I think that last remaining 68 mil magic, I'll do whatever I can passively through just teleporting and like herb runs and shit. But the rest should be done just AFKing Abyssal. I'll probably go with a Kodai. I might bring Artie Cloak, given, like, I want prayer bonus with some damage increase. Definitely a Cult Necklace, definitely Bracelet, Definitely. There, fucking hell, bro. That's yikes, dude. I'm fucking getting like dementia or some shit. I'm only 27. Not dementia. That would be CTE, right? From playing sports, contact sport, manly, by the way. Yeah, I might be getting a slight. This lisp came out of nowhere, dude. Losing my mind here and there. It might be some CTE shit, dude. I mean, that football shit wasn't worth it. But yeah, all right. Range is also almost done. I haven't done. All right, the Blowpipe Nerf. Dude, I am rank 1 Jad at the moment across the entire game, I think, including like regular high scores. And I did all my Jad with Mithril Darts, which is great because as far as the Blowpipe Nerf goes, I think I've only done I haven't done actual testing, but when I was doing TOB, the maiden like red crabs, I tried attacking them with addy darts on my blowpipe, and I hit like 7 zeros in a row. Maybe really bad sample size, but bro, 7 in a row of zeros. I switched to rune and started hitting almost near what I used to hit, it feels like, so it looks like you kind of need to use rune plus darts these days. For a hardcore, not too sure if it's worth it, but luckily for me, I'm like pretty much done with Jad tests, so I'll probably keep Jad unlocked, maybe. I don't know. Do I want to get more Jad, Casey? It's such a waste to do Jad, but I just, for the sake of playing a different account, it gives me like 40 minutes of AFK, so we'll see if I do it or not, to be honest. I should probably do Slayer more efficiently, but at the end of the day, this account's just designed to AFK in the background while doing the Iron Man stuff, so yeah, we'll see. I'm sure I'll hop over soon to the Iron Man account and discuss a few things there. What else is there to discuss? At least for this account. What else can this account even say? I'm back to doing a little bit of herb runs lately. I'll jump into the... Actually, let's just jump into the bank real quickly to show you guys some seeds and shit that I have. It's pretty crazy. Let's do this real quick. This thing has a cooldown, which is a little bit annoying. I did like half my necreel task without having the quest done, and I was like, I may as well just do the quest, because this thing has a cooldown, so I can't like spam it at the bank. So I was gonna like bank the XP without doing the quest yet, but yeah, fuck it. Right, here's the herb tab. The snapdragons are sitting there. I'm starting to farm my snapdragons right now, so the stack's going up a little bit. Let me get my seed box before I do anything else. Right, so here's the seeds that we have as well. I haven't done farm contracts in about 6 months. Like, I've really slacked on my account, but I guess at least it's doing something. Item identification. Oh, we're gonna do this again where we activate this and still right-click all the seeds. That's a Toadflax right there. There's the Snapdragons, just the good ones, alright? The Renars. The rest you can point out yourself. Dwarfs I'll probably never use, so whatever. These are just for the birdhouse. I ran out of seeds for birdhouse runs, so yeah, I'll just, I don't know, use like whatever herb seeds I have that are shit, then eventually I'll have to go back. So right now I'm going to go through my Snapdragons and Renar. Holy shit, I have 1,000 Renar seeds? Where did that come from, dude? I haven't done like thieving in a long time on this account, so it must just be from doing no herb runs at all, like ever. This thing also has a bunch of seeds in it, I'm pretty sure. Quorums, these are Toadflax. Oh my god, 400 more Bro, I have no problems. I'm not sure what my banked... Actually, you know what? Let's check, I guess. We can. Where's the banked herb lore? This is probably a little bit inaccurate, who knows, but it says it's a little bit over 100 mil. So I have about 50 million XP banked. What am I not going to make, though? I'm probably not going to make all these staminas right now. So let's just say 100 mil. Remove the 4 mil extra XP. Hopefully one day I can get back into like herb runs and shit, but while PVMing for pets on the other account, I can't do herb runs in between every freaking 5 minutes, dude. It's impossible. So a little bit on the back end of this account, just AFKing it until I feel like we can play it again, but who knows when that will be, dude. I think I've had a lot of fun in the Iron Man, to be honest. When I made my RS3 Iron Man like years ago, like 5 years ago, I started to discover PVMing, because I never had a reason to PVM back in the day. It was just like, for what? To make money? I could just do other things for money. I don't want to bother PVMing. So, oh, this guy again. Yo, this guy's humble, dude. So yeah, but once I made Iron Man, obviously you have to PVM to get your items. So I think that's what sucked me into PVMing, and now I kind of like it. Which, by the way, combat achievements are coming out very soon. I think this coming Wednesday, is it? 20-something July. Yeah, like 2 or 3 more weeks, something like that. I don't know if it's not this Wednesday coming up, but the one after, I believe. I could be wrong, who knows. That's fine, whatever. I think sometime around that time, did that make any sense? It sure did. I'll be starting my grind for Inferno, probably. I think. I'm pretty sure I will be. I don't have much that I'm missing on my Iron Man. I don't have Kodai, which sucks. I have like an ancient staff still. I might get that new bow before I go, because Blowpipe Nerf, I've heard, is pretty bad, but I do have Dragon Darts. I don't know how much that's going to help or not, but yeah, we'll actually start the Inferno grind hopefully in like a month or so from now, maybe 2 months. I'm going to go for a few things before I go for the Inferno, like combat achievement related stuff. There's a bunch of like cool things to go for, like Zulrah time, Vorkath time. I don't have claws on that account, which is what sucks though. Claws are gonna be so handy. I was gonna say handy, but they go on your hands, so I felt kind of weird to say it. They're gonna be really handy to use for like Vorkath, PB, and God knows what else. So that's hopefully gonna be, I don't know, an item I'll eventually get. I guess we're 20 minutes in the ramble, so I can kind of spoil it. I did get the Omelet pet in the past like 3 weeks or something on the Iron Man. So I don't even know if I want to go back to raids. I have the Dust as well from CMs, so yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, do I want to go back for... I think I'm missing really just the main items would be a Kodai I'm missing, Dragon Claws, and that's... I guess a Twisted Buckler. They updated Bucklers and Vorkath Shield recently to be like 10% damage increase or something while crossbowing or while chaining or whatever, so Armored got a bit easier, I guess, and just other things in general. Maybe bandos. Now, the new bow is best for bandos, I believe, now. But if you don't have the new bow, you could still use not a crossbow. Yeah, a crossbow, sorry. For bandos, like, range method. With that new shield upgrade, that might be, like, a little bit better even now. So, who knows? But, yeah, anyways, I'm going to pause this for a bit. Be back in, like, a few hours. I have to go out for a bit. And I'll be back in, yeah, whatever time. So, it'll be 3-second difference for you. Okay, we are back. It's been a long day. So yeah, as you can see by the screen now, well, minus the Abyssal course I'm doing. As you know, I'm working on the agility pet, so I thought maybe I should at least get this done with before I get the agility pet, because I'm not going back to agility once I get the pet. Not on this account, definitely not. So I think it's collection log related, probably. I'm not much of a collection log kind of guy, but considering I can get the pet from here, I may as well do the 2K laps for the this like backpack thingy. I'm sure you've maybe seen them around here and there. But RS3 is on the screen. We'll jump into a small RS3 discussion. I don't know how long it'll last. Probably like 5 minutes. Who knows? Probably not. I'm currently completely idling. There we go. Much better. Yeah, so I've been doing RS3 now for about a month and a half, I think. Just logging in every day passively. Due to the hardcore dying a while ago, I have only 2 accounts to play now, and that's not enough for a loser like me, so I thought... I know that the ultimate discussion was kind of there, and it's going to probably come back, I'm sure, one day. I just don't know when. But I just know that once you make an ultimate, you don't get to, like, AFK right away. You have to put, like, a lot of effort first, and then maybe some AFKing, but even then, like, the only real thing you want to AFK on Iron or an ultimate is, like, maybe fishing infernal eels or sacred eels, and you need like high fletching or something anyways for the onyx bolt tips. So even if I did that, I wouldn't misclick. I wouldn't even like use them for a long time. So I have no idea like how long it'll take to start that. So instead of doing all that for right now, I decided to maybe check into the RS3 account, and this is where we're at right now. I think I'm at 111 archaeology as of right now, which isn't bad. It's definitely a pretty fast skill, minus maybe being Iron Man is much slower because you have to like collect material cache and shit. I'm not sure what my current plans or goals are in RS3. All I know is that it feels a bit shitty, like quitting for such a long time and then maybe returning. So yeah, I don't really feel like anything I'm doing is a waste of time because I've already wasted, I think, 3.5 years since my last login was when I logged back on the account. So I've been about active for a month and a half on it now, I think, doing mostly that. Just daily challenges, which is like 140k Herblore XP. Herblore did go to 120 in that game with a bunch of new potions and shit as well. So because I dropped all my herbs and shit before I quit, which is worth so much more now, yeah, I figure I may as well just do herb challenges then. I'm not going to get the potions I would have had, but at least I'll get the level. Because, you know, obviously XP is like the main goal for any account I ever make. And by the way, these Abyssal Demons with the Ash update, it's a little bit annoying picking up Ashes all the time, but technically if you're training Prayer on hardcore, this is how it is anyways. You're always picking up Ashes or Bones, so just a bit irritating because you can't AFK and AFK Slayer task, that's all, but... Let me see my ratio. I'm getting 29k Slayer an hour. Probably could be a bit higher, but I'm pretty AFK. And I'm in 13,000 Slayer XP gained, I've gained 22k Prayer. So it's almost 2-to-1 ratio Prayer to Slayer, which is Fucking insane, dude. What the fuck? I'm kind of mad I'm 170 mil right now, bro, because, like, this task is pretty chill, sort of. For multi-logging, at least, it's pretty chill, but I would have had God knows how much Slayer or Prayer XP by now, but it says I'm getting 49k Slayer or Prayer, sorry, per hour. These fucking words rhyme too, eh? Slayer, Prayer, bullshit. Dude, this, like, 49k XP is more than you would get at Pest Control, I'm pretty sure. So, I know I have, like, the Slayer Helm buff while I'm killing these and shit, but, like, this place is almost as good as Pest Control. I don't know how many whips I'm gonna end up having, but, damn, bro, this kind of sucks. I guess we can always make another hardcore and get Twittermill Slayer on it, you know, if I feel that bad. Though I just realized that the Wrath runes you need is a fucking 95 rune crafting requirement, so when it comes to, like, making a new hardcore, I'm not actually sure. Do you, like, rush rune crafting now? I think you could just take the ashes and bank them, to be fair, and then you can bank, like, you can do them all in, like, a day. It's a little bit of a waste of time doing them at the bank because you can't do them, like, you have to, like, wait. There's, like, a cooldown for the magic spell, so maybe you can try to figure out doing something in between. You could maybe do agility in between. Yeah, if you're doing Seer's agility course, you can teleport. Nah, wait, you gotta be an Arc spellbook, though. Fuck. I guess it has to be Artie. That's pretty AIDS, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It might have to be Artie, because you can't be on... Unless you use Cami tablets, but that's a waste for Iron Man, so... Yeah, I don't know. You could use them passively, I guess, as long as you bank every friggin' 3 minutes or 2 minutes. So that's kind of annoying. But yeah, for new Iron Man, no idea, or hardcore, how you would get the Wrath runes. Plus, you gotta do Dragon Slayer too, which, to be fair, is a pretty monka quest for most hardcores, I would say. But happily, I'm max, so I don't have to worry about this shit. But I will have to go runecraft some Wrath runes. I think I've already used like 200 today or some shit. So yeah, who knows. But yeah, the current moment for the Iron Man and RS3, I think I have a small set of goals. I'm going to try to get Twittermill Archaeology, I think. I may as well. It's pretty AFK. Only shit part is the skill is literally based off making porters the whole time, so I don't know how long I'll be making porters for. But it is pretty quick. You mine the gems quick. I dropped 200,000 gold bars when I quit, so I lost all those, so I had to go back to mining. And making gold bars on that game is like 7 smithing experience per. I think it's because of the mining and smithing rework, but like, why is it 7, dude? That is so shit. Why can't it be 50? Smithing's like 5 mil an hour anyways. You can't get 50 smithing. So it feels like a waste of time making the gold bars completely, because it's like, you only mine for smithing XP, so I'm mining gold and getting no smithing, so it's just shit, but whatever. That's okay. So making porters is fine, but it just takes a bit of time. But once you make them, it is extremely AFK. I will be going for the staff that you get from this, like, desert area, and then the Bandos area gives you the spear, I believe. So I'm going to go for the weapons that you get from them, which means I might be going post-Twittermill, to be honest. I would imagine some Iron Men do go post-Twittermill Archaeology if they're unlucky. I don't have, like, a Ring of Luck, whatever the fuck it's called, Dwarf Ring something, Ring of... You know what, that thing, that little weird thing? So I don't have anything like that activated, so I'm just getting base, like, luck, if that makes any sense. After that, I think I'm going to finish crafting, which is at like 175 million. Probably going to do harps. I'm going to make sure I make a bunch of cooking urns before I do that. Because after that, I'm going to go fishing sailfish, I believe. I don't know where to get Twittermill fishing / cooking on that game. If you do know a really good way to do it, that's AFK, tell me. But at the moment, I'm going to use porters again while fishing sailfish, and then just cook them after. I think it's like 100k fishing an hour, and the cooking is, I guess, maybe around 100k, 130k maybe with urns. I don't really know. So that ain't too bad. That'll take a few months, though, to be fair. And then after that, I'm not sure. That's kind of where my plans just kind of stop, to be honest. But yeah, during this time, if I feel like actually playing the game, I possibly will. I did stream it a little bit at the end of my streams, like a few weeks ago. I would do like 3 to 4 hours of old school, then switch to like an hour or so of RS3. So, oh right, I got my Nox weapons back. I guess small update on the account. I dropped all my Nox weapons. I got them back recently. I got very lucky on the Fang because I had all the other parts minus the Fang, which is the only one that I really wanted anyways, but I do have the full set again. I'm not sure how many sets I've made on that account, but I'm at like 1750 kills. So I've probably made well over like 15 Nox sets or some shit. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%. So that is good to have that. The Scythe is huge for Slayer and whatnot. I could maybe go for Slayer. It's not that AFK, to be fair, unless you make it with like the aggro pots, I guess. I do have that aggro overload potion thingy. I got it from the mall, luckily. I didn't have to do anything else to get the actual like recipe, so that's good. But I think that's like my main goals on it, just to finish up a few 200 mils, and then if I'm still in the mood to play, we'll see. I think fishing and cooking will be done, crafting will be done, archaeology will be done, and maybe by the time all that's done, I'll be 120 herblore from daily challenges, I'm hoping. So that's the RS3 update most likely. If I feel like playing, I maybe will, but I just have too many goals on too many accounts right now. This one's still trying to go for pets, to be honest. It gets a bit tiresome going for pets sometimes, especially doing skilling. Like, this skilling pet grind, it's really, it's not fun, dude. Like, this agility XP, I don't want to do it. This is for my hardcore, bro. I'm going to have to do this again, so, yeah, whatever. Not almost 24 or 23, but yeah, we're getting there, so I'm hoping I get this pet at least before 30 mil, because I'm not trying to be 30 mil agility with no pet still. If I am, I might go to the other course by then. What is it called? Penguin course. I still need to get the ring, though, which is the next update, too. I haven't learned that agility course yet that gives you the endurance ring, whatever it's called, so once I learn it, we'll be doing that probably eventually. That's like the best agility XP in the game, I think. Dude, you actually need energy potions for this course. I brought normal because I have like 400. It's smart, okay? This isn't stupid. This isn't cheap. I'm smart for using these ones because where else am I going to use regular energy potions? I think I have like 400 of them or something in my bank. So this is probably a great place to use. No super energies. I got to make staminas with those things. Oh, wow. I just got a whip and it went on my collection log because I haven't... I haven't done Abyssal Demons since the collection log was added. Wow, I got a fucking... Interesting, bro. Interesting. I just realized how amazing this spell's gonna be at Wyverns, dude. I always did these because it was like, I just want prayer XP, dude. But what the fuck, dude? I can just camp these. I don't even need that stupid bullshit shortcut they're bringing. That shortcut ain't even a fucking shortcut. Because now I can just come here like 2 trips and finish my task. Holy... Dude, did they even think about how OP this spell was going to be for fucking hardcores? I don't know about ultimates. I feel like if you set your account up on an ultimate to do this spell long term, it's probably worth doing, but maybe not like short term. So, I don't really know, but this is crazy, bro. Alright, so the new boss also did come. Well, not new boss. They don't really do new bosses anymore, do they? The new Nightmare boss, which I don't know how to properly pronounce because I haven't heard anyone actually say it yet. Because, everyone just says the new, the hard mode Nightmare, I did attempt it about 7 times in one sitting, and I almost got it, but I never fully killed it. I've only done like 50 Nightmare kills in total on this account. They were all team as well, so I'm a little bit inexperienced at it, but I gotta say, if you really compare like when old school first came out, PVMing wise, like they really didn't know what to do with mechanics, to be honest. They added Smoke Devil, like Thermi, and they added Kraken boss, and that was like kill 4 or attack 4 tenths before you can touch the boss. So it kind of made me realize how far the game has come in terms of mechanics, because back in the RS2 days, I don't think they did many like actual mechanic bosses until like Nex or something. Nex was probably one of the first ones that actually had it. And that was like way later on in the game as well. So yeah, I think the update's pretty amazing. It's like just a bunch of different things happening at once, which is pretty much all you can do for like old school PVM and not making any mistakes. Mistakes there are crucial, like holy shit, dude. While learning it, any mistake pretty much kills you, which is kind of frustrating. Because, you're going to make mistakes while you're learning, and then you just die instantly, so that sucks. I'm shit at, like, switching to melee prayer in time, because I'm not used to, like, soloing especially, so that sucks too. But even though I can't kill the boss fully yet, I will soon. I'd rate it, like, literally, like, a 9 out of 10, because it's just... Even though it's a repeat of a boss, which sucks, because I'm not a big fan of just a boss being a bit, like, you know what I mean? But they did a good job on this one. Hard mode TOB as well. I did the 3KC not too long ago. It was like pretty interesting as well. I have a bit more experience at TOB, obviously, so I didn't do too bad there. I think my first run ever, I died at the poison part in the Verzik room. Then my second run, I didn't do any deaths. Third run, no deaths. I haven't been back since, but I'm going to wait till I get a scythe in this account before I actually go camp any hard mode TOB, because you kind of like just suck if you don't have one, to be honest, dude. There's a lot of DPS you lose by not having one. Which means I also have to get used to using a scythe because it is 5 tick, so you do miss a random hit while you're attacking Verzik. Not random, it's a cycle, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. You can kind of tell when you look at the boss for too long that you need to probably move soon, so I'm sure I can get used to it pretty quickly. But yeah, I'd give that new boss a very good rating. Fucking hard mode, probably. What would I go with hard mode? Probably an 8, just because I think it's not as hard as it could be. But then again, you don't want to make a boss that hard to do because you need teammates to also be good at it and do it. So in terms of camping something, I think it's well done probably for that reason. I think we expected it to be way harder because TOB was like one of the more impressive bosses, especially if you could solo it. But people have already soloed hard mode as well, so I don't know. I guess that is what it is. I haven't read too much about this as well, but I did see the like poll kind of thing for wilderness updates. I don't know too much about it, so we'll probably not get too far into it, but I did hear that a lot of PKers don't like the idea it's going to be singles plus, I believe, which I'm not much of a PKer, so I really don't know how much exactly that affects them. Apparently that's good for non-PKers, but bad for them. I don't know if they're going to revert that or not, or maybe just make it so it's not everywhere. I'm not too sure. The only one that I really noticed that like shined a little bit, I forget, I was going to go for a different word, I just couldn't think of it, is the prayer one. They're going to be making it so you can't, I hate that click over there, dude. You can't bury bones while being attacked anymore. Well, not bury bones. You can't use them on the altar, I believe. You might be able to still bury the bones, but I feel like they might change that once they realize it. Because if a PKer attacks you and you have to die to them, you may as well just bury all the bones so they don't get anything. So I'm assuming they might make it so you can't even bury a bone. Is it bury or bury, bro? It's supposed to be bury, but it sounds weird. Who the fuck says bury bones? So yeah, I'm assuming they might change it once that happens. So I don't, dude. Yeah, this means you probably have to start doing clan events for altar in the wilderness, which means all you gotta do is all have pre-venge up, and then once they barrage you, they die. Or even if they don't, even if they don't barrage, fucking hell. I just woke up recently, so my voice is like adjusting. Yeah, if they don't even barrage, then everyone just has a weapon on them and they just pile them because it's multi. So I don't know exactly how it's gonna work. That kind of sucks they're doing that. I kind of get why, but I don't know. Isn't it like a little bit of skill base if you can use all your bones before they kill you? Because if you don't, then I don't know. I thought it was almost kind of fair. I know that the PKers didn't get much money out of it, but hey, man, you're killing skillers. What do you expect, to make a bill an hour? And it does seem like they might be removing skull tricking in general. Does this mean like when you enter the wilderness, you can click on something that just says "Never skull me" or some shit, something like that, from what I've heard? But I'm assuming this is more of a business thing, because I'm gonna imagine if anyone gets skull tricked, especially like a low-level casual player. I know it's like maybe a good way for them to learn, but from a business point, probably not. I would imagine they might quit after they'd lose some of their items that they valued quite a bit. So I'm going to imagine that the JMods might not actually agree with this, but they're doing it strictly for business as well. Because, well, it's not like it's their business, but just for the health of the game, maybe they might be doing it. Yeah, I could imagine being a low level, having a whip maybe, and just losing it. Probably want to make you quit, and that's not good for RuneScape, so, or Jax. So I guess that's probably the reason behind Skull Chicken being removed, I would imagine. There's a huge post here. I don't know if I want to read the whole thing. In our survey, 68% respondents reported they do not fight back within the wilderness, and almost 70% of all. Isn't that funny to see that 70% of people in the wilderness don't plan on attacking you back? Isn't that a flaw in the system just in general? No one's forced in the wilderness, by the way. Dude, if 70% doesn't plan on attacking back, that means that they're there for that they don't want to be there. That's fucking crazy. 70% of the people there don't want to be there, technically. That is insane. Holy shit. Well, I'm not surprised they're adding that then. Who knows? Single plus combat and PJ. Oh, right, the PJ timer as well. That one's interesting. Loot keys, don't know much about this. Equipment rebalancing. Oh yeah, they're removing like black d'hide defense pretty much, which is interesting. I wonder if it's gonna be like worth bringing black d'hide if you don't do any range in the wilderness. I don't really know. That's interesting. Is Mystic's defense? No, Mystic has no defense though. Yeah, I mean if black d'hide has no defense either, the Mystics might just be worth being the only thing you bring. I don't really know. That's interesting. Or maybe you go back to bringing rune armor, maybe, and I don't know, you're kind of screwed in rune armor, to be honest. Din's Bulwark is being slightly nerfed, I believe, right? Something like that. I think they're changing Din's Bulwark soon where you can attack back with it, though, aren't they? That's what I heard, I believe. I don't know if that's this update or a future. Dude, they've nerfed and buffed this thing like 10 different times, so I really don't know what they're doing with it. So at this point, I'm going to just wait till the update hits. I don't have a Din's Bulwark yet anyways. Those salad robes are getting nerfed. That's probably about time. Those things are stupid, brother. Anything that costs that little to hit that close to Mystic is just... I mean, Mystic's already cheap enough. You're bringing it to like a whole new level of budget by having those friggin' salad robes. So that's probably a good one. Bless God d'hide. I believe d'hide chaps are going to give 1 prayer bonus. Have no issue with it. Do have an issue with it being... one of those options where you can use no one's forcing you to be 1 defense. You know, what goes around comes around. Whatever argument you use to make your point can be used against you one day, and this is a perfect case of it. It can be used against you. You don't need to be 1 defense. That's your choice. And your d'hide chaps, well, gain a defense level. But I'm okay with the update. I mean, it really doesn't affect anything. But that's not always the right way of looking at things. Just because it doesn't affect it doesn't mean it's right. Next update. Revenant boss, I believe they're adding as well. That one is... alright, they're adding more revenants as well, which might be good for me, but might be bad. They might... I don't know if they're going to be removing the drop rate. Not removing it fully, but making it worse to get revenant weapons from revenants, because they're adding a boss, I believe, which will probably drop the weapons much more commonly. And I wonder if they're going to nerf the actual wildy weapons from the revenants themselves. So we'll see how that works out. I was going to go for wilderness weapons when I go for the pets, but I'm not sure now. I don't really know. We'll see. I did get the blade recently, which isn't too bad against Callisto, I believe. As long as I don't get Skull. Watch your way, you can't get Skull. I can get to keep it no matter what then. Good. So I might use that for Callisto, or I'll hunt shins for Callisto. We'll see. I haven't thought about wildy pets in a long time. I don't think I plan on doing them anytime soon, so... yeah, there's like 3 or so pets there I got to still get, and that's a lot of pets, but that's such a shit place to be, bruv. What else is there on here? I guess I can like flash it on the screen. I don't really know. Here it is. The Slayer, something. Number of fire giants required reduced. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Well, that's... wait, who's Christelia? Is that the wildy? That's gotta be the wilderness one, probably. Hill giants. Okay, so it's all... okay, Bloodvelds. Oh, right. No, this is also another change. God Wars dungeon, right? Wilderness God Wars dungeon. Bloodveld spawns will be added. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is just for Wildy Slayer only. I think they're also adding more Bloodvelds to God Wars dungeon, like in the normal God Wars dungeon, for the Konar Slayer task. Unless they already have, but I think that was something that they were considering. Good update if they are, because it's just... I think there's like 2 up there or some shit, dude. It's fucking horrible, so... that's good. Plus, it's multi, so you can attack like 4 of them and just AFK like you normally would. So that ain't too bad if they're doing that. What else is on this list? There's the bosses. Pretty cool art, I guess. Don't know how they're going to be implemented. Who knows? Right here's Revenant Changes here. We'll be reducing the spawn time by 30%. So that's pretty huge, actually. They spawn faster. Look how they specify. It's great. We'll be adding cooldown healing mechanic. Don't even know what the fuck that is. Is that their healing mechanic? The standard drops from Revenants will be improved by 50%. So that's pretty huge, too. I believe there should be somewhere here there's more per world as well, right? Increasing the number of Revenants available within the caves, starting with an additional spawn in each location. Okay. So starting with that, what does that mean? Does that mean some places have 2 extra or 3 extra? Because they said starting, so that's good. At the moment, I think the meta for it is pretty much just killing the ones in the room, then you hop worlds, and then you kill the same one. So that is kind of a lame meta. I hope that never becomes a meta for anything else. It reminds me of some of the wildy bosses that you have to hop worlds to kill more. I think the one that, like, the archaeologist guys, and then even the budget not smoke devil. What is it called, bruv? The chaos ones, chaos fanatics. That guy there is a bit like, yeah, they should all be faster. Dude, if anything, most bosses, unless it's God Wars Dungeon, should spawn in like 10 to 15 seconds. I don't know, unless it fucks you over, obviously. But like Mole, KBD, those were all changed. Sirachnus, that was changed. It made the bosses 10 times better. I don't know why they just haven't done a whole revamp of boss spawning. God Wars obviously leave it the way it is because that could ruin the entire goddamn game, but I don't get how they haven't added like spawn timers and increased them to like every boss. That should be something they do pretty soon. Wildy bosses, I think wildy bosses spawn pretty quickly. I'm not too sure. Those ones would be whatever. Yeah, it spawns 30 seconds maybe, I think, actually. Yeah, that might be maybe increased a bit, who knows. Or I guess decreased, depends on the way you're looking at it. Alright, fuck that thing. Where the hell was I? We killed it, got nothing. Where was I? Luring, right. We want to make following changes. Map extra safe areas around banks and hotspot locations in PvP worlds to stop players from unintentionally straying out into danger zone. Is that the one, like, thing where people lure you outside that one, like, the new Duel Arena area? Not Duel Arena, Clan Wars area, sort of. Make doors always open in PvP worlds. Okay, interesting. I don't know much about luring, so I assume maybe half of the reason you get lured is because of doors and maybe there's shit, so... I'm not against them making it so luring isn't a thing. Skull tricking's a little bit different. Luring is strictly... They are both strictly the same thing, though. You're trying to fuck over the other player in an unethical sort of ish way. In a way where you know you're going to trick them, which is why it's called skull tricking. So, I don't know. I don't really know. That's interesting. They are making it baby safe, I guess, in a sense. But like I said, I think that's for business points. Just so people don't ever quit after they get, like, lured or something. So, yeah, it's probably something like that. Who knows? The rest of this is random shit. Okay, well, that's cool then. That's not too bad. Surprised they didn't add like 30 new skilling methods in the wilderness to revive it. So I guess the wilderness won't be revived after this update. You know what I mean, bro? It won't be revived. That's unfortunate. I don't mind these changes. It seems pretty interesting. The prayer one does kind of suck for us, but we'll see how it works out. I think instead of solo prayer training in the wilderness now, you're just going to have to go with like a clan where you all pretty much protect each other, I guess. Which is a little bit annoying because it's so chill just to do it like by yourself, but... we'll see how commonly people PK at the Wildy altar, I guess. I think this might be one of the last few times I actually do a Jad task on the hardcore. Ever since the prayer update, dude. Ever since, I started doing it at least. I don't know if this is really worth it. Because before it was like you would just mage and get no items, but you'd get fast Slayer XP. And I was trading that off for Jad KC. But now it's like... just do prayer while you're doing Slayer. So I might stop doing it. I am still using Mithril darts, to be fair, but even if I make rune darts, the time will still be the same, but because of the whole meta changing, I think I might stop doing it. What's our KC as of right now? KC Jad. 723. So this will be 724 once this is complete. I want to round it to maybe 750 or something. That could be possible. And then I might just remove Jad from my Slayer list. Who knows? I've had it unlocked the whole time, I'm pretty sure. But this is just too OP to get the prayer XP while slaying, to be honest. I've already gained, I think... Let me go look at my temple, actually. Let's see. Number 1 base. I've gained 460,000 prayer XP and 470,000 Slayer XP. That's crazy, dude. Look at this. Hiccup, my bad. That prayer XP to that Slayer, and that's with one Jad task in between, so the ratio could be even better technically, but that is, yeah, holy. I also banked some bones while doing dragons and drakes, just a little bit, so 1-to-1 ratio, like legit, that's fucked. Holy shit. That means I should have 170 mil prayer XP right now, but I have only maybe 70 mil total. Yikes, dude. Yikes, they really fucked me over with this. Holy shit. The amount of time I just lost on this one update. I guess that's how Iron Man is anyways, but, you know, it is what it is. At least I got the AFK for some of my Slayer XP. The Ash update means you don't get the AFK as much because every task is like a dragon task. I'm wondering, does this mean that, like, blue dragons isn't even that great of a task anymore? I don't really think they are. They're, like, kind of just mediocre now. It's like you kill blue dragons and you get nothing but prayer XP. You can pick up the D'hide, I guess, if you want. I kind of stopped doing that a while ago. Or you could kill maybe Abyssal Demons and get some whips on your account, right? Because it's about the same. Actually, Abyssal Demons is better Slayer XP than Blue Dragons for some. I think pretty sure Blue Dragons is kind of mediocre. Plus, no superiors there, you know, I guess. And we have Necreals in the Slayer Tower, which aren't as good as Blue Dragons in terms of the prayer XP, but the loot from Blue Dragons versus fucking Necreals is a huge difference too. So I'm wondering if it's like not much. Should I like remove red dragons from my Slayer list? I think I might. Though they drop noted red D'hide, so it's kind of chill to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe dragons isn't that important anymore for Iron Man to do at least for hardcore. Iron Man, I don't really know much about that, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to probably wrap up the ramble here. It's kind of a bit shorter than usual, I guess. I think I had more topics. Actually, I never really have any topics, but I think I had a few things I wanted to talk about, but I kind of forget them as of right now. What were they? Pretty much the PvP. There's a few big updates that I'm pretty sure I missed. Oh, right. Next ramble video, I'll start with my somewhat big-ass failed merch. I tried to merch an item in an old school. And because of updates, I lost like half my money on it, so that's unfortunate. But that'll be for the next one. This new client. Oh, right, client features. I don't mind discussing it near the ending of the ramble, I guess. Sure, why not? It's probably a good point to make the starting of a video, but it's fine. They're making the client pretty similar to RuneLite, pretty much. They actually... Hold on, let me just try to get the thing up here. Yeah, I don't know exactly. I think it's for Steam mostly. They're like it's going to be for both, but I think they're mostly updating it for Steam specifically. That way, playing on Steam isn't so inconvenient. But pretty much, they're doing exactly what RuneLite has, or not OBS, Old School Buddy, you know, originally had. So yeah, Wait, they're doing tile markers as well. I didn't even know that. I haven't looked through this actually. Wait, they're gonna add tile markers to the regular client. Oh, and I believe from what I've heard, the scouting for raids is actually more OP than the current client that we have. So, yeah, this is insane, dude. This is a pretty huge... I'm happy they're doing this. It's a huge move. Because, I mean, there's no point to not have it. I mean, it's the clients are already using it. They may as well do it themselves. It's probably a pretty big project, to be honest, though. But I do wonder if this might kill RuneLite over time. I don't know, like, what can RuneLite offer that's extra as opposed to their regular client? Probably just the extra plugins that you can, like, download, I guess. But they can't add anything crazy because JX wouldn't approve of it, right? So, like, you can't do left-click thieving, left-click construction because they wouldn't approve of that as an actual game anyway. So, yeah, this is, they make us, I just realized there was a smiley face in the ground there. I just realized that, all right. This will be huge for phone though. If you play anything on your phone, like RuneScape, dude, it's just annoying. These fishing spots are hard to see on your phone. Just everything is annoying on the phone, in my opinion. So this will be huge for that because it'll just be way more convenient, pretty much. And I guess they're doing potion stuff too. Buff bar, yeah, okay. Damn, dude. Opponent information. Well, I mean it feels like that's been in the game forever, but it's just a client thing, eh? Wow, bro, that's actually pretty OP. We're gonna have RuneLite as the regular client, pretty much. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna do to RuneLite. As far as I know, RuneLite is by far the most used client. I mean, I'll probably still use it for. I don't know. There's extra things you can use on RuneLite, like you can kind of make it so you can left-click your crafting cape to go to the crafting guild. That should technically already be a thing. Like, what else do you do with your crafting cape in your inventory? You don't, like, examine it. You don't, like, wield it or wear it. It's just kind of, yeah. So, I wonder if they're going to do updates like that. Are they going to make left-click bones bury? There's going to probably have to be a toggle option for that, though, because, yeah. Or not bury, sorry, use. That's funny. That's such an obvious mistake that we all think it's not that way. Left click is bury, but using is not left click. But obviously, yeah. So that's interesting. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great... It's Sunday right now. I think I might upload this today. It depends. I might have a family barbecue to go to soon. Who knows? If it rains, we're probably not going. Canada is still in lockdown. Everyone's depressed. Suicide rates are probably high. And have a great day.